Dear brother, dear sister, have you thought about the reality of this book that you have in your pocket as an application, or as a book in your bag? Have you thought about what it means to have the words of Allah Almighty, the efforts that we make to look beyond existence, beyond the universe, to discover things, although we have a book that has discovered us, which is extraterrestrial? Have you appreciated, dear brother, dear sister, the nature of the book that you have with you? Try your level best to make some space in your heart for the Quran. There are locks upon the heart, sins that prevent the heart from benefiting it. The heart is not yet ready for the Quran. There are hurdles, there are obstacles. The same way that light is primarily intended to benefit the eye and sound primarily affects the ear, similarly the Quran is primarily intended to affect the human heart. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose the heart of a human being as the landing platform of the Quran. Not a mountain, not soil, not a building, a heart of a human being. Allah said, وَإِنَّهُ لَتَنْزِيلُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ. This Quran is the revelation from the Lord of the worlds. Trustworthy spirit brought it down, Jibreel, upon your heart, O Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The heart was chosen as the landing platform of the Quran. But if the heart is not ready to receive it, the fruits of Iman cannot grow. You recite and the Quran pushes you further and further away from Allah. Yes, according to the Quran can do that. Take pure water and pour it in an unclean glass, see what happens to the water. And that is why he was wrestled by two angels, as you know, shortly before he became a prophet. As a child, wrestled to the ground, opened up physically, not metaphorically. His heart was removed from his chest. The heart was then opened up. The portion of shaytaan, harm, was removed. It was sealed, placed back into his chest. And then he was stitched up. Anas said we could see the signs of the stitches on his torso. He needed that type of preparation before the Quran would come to him. And similarly, the rule is the same for you and I. The heart has to go through major changes. Identify those locks, Akhil Karim, Ukhtil Karima. Identify those locks and open up. And don't deprive yourself from the Quran and what it has to offer. That lock has many different shapes. One of the shapes of those locks is the dress. A dress that is not pleasing to Allah. That is a lock that requires opening up. Sometimes it may be a business transaction that you know is doubtful, to say the least, that requires opening up. That lock could be a private relationship that you're in. Conversations that keep coming to you which you don't reject. It could be something you are inhaling, something you are drinking, something you are injecting, something you are consuming, something you are offering, something you are selling. These locks require identifying, and when you find them, open them up using the key of istighfar, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. And then watch how the Quran will allow the fruits of Iman to grow in my heart and yours as well. And that is why Imam al-Zarkashi, he said beautiful words in his Burhan, summarizing everything you just heard. He said, realize that the reciter of the Quran can never benefit from the book of Allah, nor will the secrets of knowledge be opened up for him whilst his heart is home to an innovation or a sin that he is insisting upon. Look deep, brothers and sisters, soul searching at this moment in time as you hear me speak now. What is that sin that may be holding you back from enjoying the happiest days of your life with the book of Allah? It's there. Identify it and open it. Say, astaghfirullah, never again. Make that be your slogan or your motto this evening. Never again. And allow the Quran to do what it is designed to do by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon my heart and yours. Identify the hurdle and remove it.